Hey yo, what up people, this is your boy Sanji Kicks, and today we are back with another video. This one is a really special one because we are going to discuss the difference between the Jordan 1 lows, mid, and highs. This is a video that I've been promised you to do for a long time, but now I have the time to do it, and here we go with it. But before we go into the video, please let me ask you to go and hit the thumbs up if you're liking the content. Also go and subscribe if you haven't already. Activate the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video, which is almost every day, guys. I have a lot of new content on the channel, so go and check my channel. There's a lot of fun videos, so go and check that out. And now, because I can't wait to begin this, let's begin this video. So first things first, as you can see in the background, we have the Jordan 1 lows, mids, and highs. These three variations of the Jordan 1 silhouette has been one of my favorites of all time because, as you already know, I'm a Jordan 1 guy. But there's a big difference between the three of them, and I'm not talking about the heights between them. I'm talking about the way people receive this shoe. There is a shoe that everyone loves. There is one that receives a lot of hate. And there's another one that people start starting to like them, but they still don't fully accept the silhouette. And here I have the samples that we're gonna use for this video. We're gonna use the red Jordan 1s, the mid, the high, and the low. They look pretty similar from right here in terms of colorway, but there's some difference that we're going to discuss in this video. The mid, the high, and the low. This being the most different between all of them, for obvious reasons. Let's take a little bit about all of them. This one was my first sneaker, by the way, the Jordan 1 Red. Beautiful and classic sneaker. This silhouette, we all love the Jordan 1. We all know how classic this silhouette is. Everybody wants this sneaker. Beautiful, classic. The materials on the Jordan 1 almost every time is a great material. Beautiful silhouette, a simply classic. This one changed the sneaker game. Michael Jordan came out wearing this shoe in his rookie season, and from right there to right now, we all know what's been happening with this shoe being the most hyped sneaker. Every time a Jordan 1 high came out, it's an instant sellout. People love this silhouette. I love this silhouette. What else can I say? Let's talk about a little bit about one that looks similar, but the love in that one, I'm still trying to find it. And I'm talking about the Jordan 1 Mid. Yes, the Jordan 1 Mid. And as you can see, these two look pretty identical to the eye in the first look, but there's some difference. Now, let's focus on this one. This one is a beautiful, beautiful sneaker also. A great alternative for people who can't reach the Jordan 1 highs. It doesn't matter if it is for the money, because there's a difference on the price that we're going to talk later on the video, or because the Jordan 1 highs are selling out like crazy. 5 minutes and they're all gone. But in this one, we have a better chance to get them. They look good. They look good. But now, we have to move on to the Jordan 1 low. This one. Another classic. Another beautiful. This is the reverse red Jordan 1 low. This one being the most obvious difference between the three of the Jordan 1s. And here is where we're going to begin with the differences. There's a difference between this and this. Is that this shoe isn't a retro, and this one, so people don't know this, but this is a retro. The Jordan 1 highs and the Jordan 1 lows were the first Jordan 1s to release. Of course, this was the first. This was second. The third one was the Jordan 1 Mid that released when Michael Jordan was not in Chicago anymore. So that's why people just love the silhouette, even though Michael Jordan have been wearing Jordan 1 Mids. But people don't care anymore. People just love what Michael Jordan was wearing while he was playing in Chicago specifically. But even like that, this is a great silhouette to have. A good option for the summer. Look beautiful on the feet, look classic. You can wear them with any type of jeans. Classic and a great alternative for the Jordan 1s. Now it's time to go over the differences between these three silhouettes, and at the end of the video I'm gonna give you my thought and tell you which one I think is better and for the reasons I think is better. It might be a surprise, it might not, but jump to the end of the video because there's a lot of things that we got to talk about first. So here we have the three of them. You can see the very beautiful sneakers that these are. All the three of them in the same color, in the bread colorway. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm super happy to have these three sneakers in my collection, guys. Simply happy. So beginning with the difference between the three of them, let's go with the obvious. Look at the quality and the Jordan 1 High. This is a all sneaker, but you can see the quality on it. Simply nice. Look at the quality on the sneaker. Look at the tumbleness. Look at the swoosh, the back, the Wings logo. Simply that point right there, the quality of the materials in the Jordan 1 High is better. I can say way better than these two right here. The lows and the mids, as you can see, the quality is not as good as in the Jordan 1 High. This is the main focal point for me when I'm trying to point it out, the differences between these three Jordan 1s. Take a closer look at the materials on the mid. And now let's have another closer look at the materials in the low. But in between the mid and the lows, the quality on the materials is not that big. Look at the quality in the black panels and also in the swoosh. It's almost identical. This version of the Jordan 1 mid look a little bit more tumble in the swoosh than the Jordan 1 low does, but it is just a small difference. They look pretty identical to me. The quality in the black panels, also here, the quality is pretty much the same for the toe. Look at the toe. They try to make it look tumble, but this is not tumble. This look and feels synthetic, as well as this one in the Jordan 1 low. They look pretty synthetic, but the shoes still look pretty dope, as we can see. Now let me move this a little bit so I can show you this. And where I'm going with is the main difference, the high of the three of them. That's the main and obvious difference between the three of them, the highs. This one is the most obvious, very different because it's a low, super low sneaker. And this is a mid and this is a high. If you can't see the difference, let me show you a better look of this two, because the difference between this one is not that big, but let me show you. So here, as we can see, is the difference between these two. It's not that big as I told you, but there's a difference. The high between these two, you can see where this goes. This tend almost to right here, and this one clearly taller, but not super big difference between them. But as you can see, even here, you can see there's a difference between the quality. I don't know if the color differences is because of the age of my Jordan 1 bread highs, but there's definitely a clear difference in the quality of the material of this too. Also look the way the Wings logo looks in the high, and look how shiny it looks on the mid. People are painting this in black to make them look like the high. That's a cool option. I mean, if you got your shoes, you can do whatever that you want with them. But even though, guys, let me tell you, there's no reason for people to be hating in the mids just because they love the highs. I love the highs, but I also like the mids. And of course, I like the lows. That's a classic. That's just simply classic. If we go to the Outsole, oh, this is dirty. That's dirty. But if we go to the Outsole, we can see that the three of them have the same Outsole. The color also look different than this one, probably because of the age of the shoe, as I told you. but you can see it here. It's the same outsole in the three shoes. Now looking at them from the back standpoint, the mid and the high look almost identical, but the black line and the high is way bigger than it is on the mid. Also, this is bigger than it is on the high. There's some small differences, but when we go into the low, is the biggest difference, obviously. And the mid and also in the high, like you can see here, we have the Wings logo at the top of the ankle area, while on the low, we have it on the back. The tongue, it's also another big difference between this shoe and the biggest one for me, because I love the tongue on the Jordan 1 high. While on the mid, we have this hard tongue with the Air and the Jumpman and the tongue tag, while here we have the Nike Air. But the softness that we have in the tongue of the Jordan 1 high compared to the one and the Jordan 1 mid, that's the main focal point for me, because I'm not a huge fan of the tongue in the Jordan 1 mid. While in the Jordan 1 low, it's different, but for obvious reason. Also, another big difference that we're gonna find in these three sneakers is the price. Let's begin with the low. The low begins with the retail price starting off $100 to $110. The mid goes to a retail price of $115 to $125, and this one is going for $170. Sometimes it can go high when there's a collaboration or something, but the standard retail price is $170. And another difference between these three sneakers is the box. This one is the standard box for the Jordan 1 highs, black with the red Nike. And this one is the standard box for the Jordan 1 mids and the Jordan 1 lows. As you can see, this is the black box with the gold 23. This one is for the Jordan 1 lows, as you can see right there. And this one is for the Jordan 1 mids. The same box for these two silhouettes. But they all look great. They all look great. So in my opinion, these three sneakers are awesome. The three of them are awesome. But the obvious favorite gonna have to be the Jordan 1 high. Why? Not because of the hype, but because of the classicness that this shoe have. Knowing that Michael Jordan himself was wearing this one while he was playing. He won Rookie of the Year with this silhouette. And I think the shoe looked awesome with everything. You can go casual, you can go basketball style, anything. The versatility in the silhouette specifically, you can do everything with the other two silhouettes too. But this one specifically, the materials that they put in this shoe makes this one the best option between the three silhouettes. I know it's an obvious choice, but it's my choice. There are some people out there that maybe have a different one, and I want to know yours in the comment section. So go and tell me which is your favorite silhouette between the three of them and why. Specifically why, because I want to know. I love the three of them. I review the three of them. So if you like Jordan 1 mids and Jordan 1 lows, you can go and subscribe just right now, because the guy right here, Jason G Kicks, is reviewing every single pair that I can have. So go and hit the thumbs up if you like the content. Also, guys, remember, activate the notification bell so you can be notified whenever your boy is uploading new content, which is almost every day. Also, follow me on my Instagram at JasonGKicks, where I'm uploading videos, pictures, all type of content about sneakers. Always go and follow me at Jason G Kicks. So guys, yes, I told you this one, Jordan 1 high, is the obvious choice for me as my favorite silhouette in the Jordan 1 lineup. Thank you for watching. Until the next one, goodbye.